Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Mackenzie and I am a homeschooling mom to 4 kids. And today I'm super excited because I want to show you all about the Teach Me Health and Homeopathy curriculum. We have been using it this year and it has been so exciting. And so if you would like to learn more about the Teach Me Health and Homeopathy curriculum, stick around. So I have had an experience with homeopathy in the last couple of years that has changed my life. I have seen the miracles of homeopathy with my children, and ever since then I have just been super fascinated with homeopathy. And so I was really excited to find this curriculum that teaches homeopathy, and it's just a science-based curriculum that teaches homeopathy through science. And my kids have thoroughly enjoyed this program. I have learned so much alongside with them. This program doesn't just teach homeopathy, but it also teaches how your body has the ability to heal itself as long as you give your body the right tools. It also teaches about conventional medicine and when is an appropriate time to use conventional medicine, but also the side effects that come along with conventional medicine. So I'm going to show you guys a flip through of this curriculum and kind of what the lessons look like, what the setup looks like, and what the prep can look like. There are multiple different options for how to use these lessons. There's an option with less prep or an option with more prep, which I really appreciate. This curriculum comes with quite a bit. Obviously, you can purchase the different items, but what I got in my kit was the teacher's manual. So obviously this is gonna guide you through the lessons. This is Ivy and the Secret of Small Things. So this is just a read aloud of stories of this girl and how she uses homeopathy and how her grandma teaches her about homeopathy, and the artwork in this book is so pretty. These read alouds can be quite long, so we actually use the audiobooks or the audio version on the Paula Brown website. And then it also comes with this student workbook. So my kids have been using this. It will prompt them to cut these pages out and put it in a separate notebook that you will get yourself. So they have these workbooks for grades 1 through 3, but then they have older versions as well. So you could just purchase the workbooks that will be appropriate for your kids' ages. I just chose both 1 through 3 for my 2nd grader and my 4th grader because I wanted them to be doing the same things. It comes with these pages that are memory cards. We haven't used these yet. We're on lesson 8. I'm not sure if it will prompt us to use these or if it's just up to us to use these whenever we need them. So the curriculum also comes with a CD of music to help you remember the things that you're learning, and I wish I could grab that and show you, but it's in my car and my husband is off with the kids in my car, so I cannot show you that. But it comes with 2 discs of songs that you can play in the car or just while they're, I don't know, coloring or whatever. So we have used that a couple times, and it's just a fun way for the kids to go over what they've learned and to remember the things that they have learned. So with all that said, let's dive into the teacher's manual and I'll show you what everything looks like. Okay, so let's open up this teacher's manual, and this curriculum is split into 4 units. Terrain is everything. This is where we talk about terrain theory, and the kids have really enjoyed so far the lessons that we have done. We are only on lesson 8, but they have loved all these activities. The next is unlocking homeopathy, so I'm guessing this is where we're going to get more into learning about homeopathy, the laws of homeopathy, and homeopathic medicines. So all of these units are divided into parts. So you will have your initial lesson, which is usually a story from the read aloud, and then you'll have these dig deeper lessons that kind of just dig deeper into the things that you have learned in your read aloud. And so as you see, there's another part of read aloud and then dig deeper lessons. And so that kind of continues through the curriculum. Every lesson has had some sort of hands-on opportunity for the kids, and that has really helped with their learning. My kids are really hands-on learners, so that has been really great. I highly recommend reading through this whole beginner section that kind of just teaches you how you're going to use this curriculum and just lots of tips and tricks for the instructor. The materials. So like I showed you, this is what you're going to be getting in the mail, the read aloud, the teacher's manual, and the student workbook. And you can see here they have 1 through 3, grades 1 through 3, grades 4 through 8, and 9 through 12. So it's all grades. And then a lot of the materials are online, which I love because it really helps with planning. I don't have to gather a bunch of materials. I mean, you can if you want, they give you that option, but there's also the option of watching the video demonstrations online, which I have really appreciated. The memory music that I told you about, flashcards. Okay, so to give you an example, I'm going to show you and go over lesson 2. So this is a dig deeper lesson, so it doesn't have a read aloud because that was in lesson 1, but this one's going to have a lot more of the hands-on activities, so that's why I wanted to show you this one. Also, the read aloud, they are long, and so we span them over a couple days. So we will do like the first half of the read aloud in the first part of the lesson, and then we'll try to listen to the rest in the car while we're driving somewhere, or we'll finish it when we start the next lesson. Okay, so it has this materials needed section, and it will tell you everything that you need before you get started, which is nice. And this is what you will need if you're going to do the demonstration yourself, or there's a video available. So I love this option. With just homeschooling multiple children, I don't really have a whole lot of time to collect everything for all the different subjects that we have. So it's really nice that they have a video lesson, and the kids love those as well. In this lesson, we had an attention activity where we talked about our scar stories. As you can see here, this is from the student workbook. So we start off with the student workbook and we talk about our scar stories. And so here they drew their scars and talked about what happened when they got their scars, or how they got their scars, what their scars looked like when the accident first. Okay, I thought that I would stop the video as I was editing right here to explain why there's a toilet on this page. And that is because this was actually taken from a different lesson where they talked about the side effects of different medications, and one of those side effects is diarrhea. So they put a toilet there so that you could write that a side effect would be diarrhea. The lesson where you were drawing your scars was just one page of a body, but we ripped that out of our student books. So anyways, I thought I would stop and explain why there's a toilet on this page so you don't just think that this is weird and freaky. Okay, back to the flip through. Happened and how obviously our bodies do not look like that now because our bodies have healed. So we talk about this, and they have discussion questions to further talk about what has happened with your body. And then there is that video demonstration, or you can do the demonstration yourself and then answer questions that go with the demonstration. This one was talking about the body, but the video demonstration was basically about how your body has the ability to heal itself if you give it the right tools. If you are not eating healthy, your body isn't going to be able to have the right elements in the body to heal as well as when you give it the things that it needs. So pretty much all of this is just telling you how to do the demonstration if you are doing it with all of the object lessons and opting out of the video. So it has both options, which, like I said, we just love that we have that option to make it, to simplify the lessons if we need to. So basically all of the lessons are set up similar, where you're going to have an activity in the student workbook, or you're going to listen to a read aloud, or you're going to be watching a video. This last lesson that we really loved, it asked us to go outside and find plants that looked unhealthy and plants that looked healthy. And then we put them in our journals and wrote about the differences between the two and wrote words that describe both of them. And the kids loved that. They loved being able to go outside and find the healthy and the unhealthy. And then she also did a video presentation on her garden and how in certain areas of her garden it wasn't doing well. And you could see that the insects were eating the plants. And she was testing the soil and finding out that the soil was a very good environment for these bugs, and these plants were obviously a good environment for these bugs. And so she kind of brainstormed and was like, okay, how are we going to fix this so that we can give the plants the nutrients that they need to be able to withstand these bugs and give them a better environment? And so she did a demonstration on how she did that, which was super cool to see how she was able to figure out how to make her garden healthier. And then she related it back to our bodies and saying that our bodies are like plants and we need to give them the right nourishment so that we can be healthy as well. And so that really stuck with my kids, and it has just been such a great curriculum about so many different aspects of science that I didn't really think that you could tie into homeopathy, but she does, and it has been such a fun curriculum for our kids to use. We have really enjoyed it so far. And if you have any questions about this curriculum, go ahead and comment below and ask, and I'll try to answer. I mean, we haven't gone too far. I'll give a review for when we complete the curriculum to let you know if we still like it towards the end. But so far, so good. So if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.